ready? Yes. Are you ready? Yeah. Let's go. I'm a winner, not a sinner. So you know I hold it down. Got the winner in my locker. Gonna get a touchdown. Make a play, make it rain. Get the win, celebrate. At the end of the day, we're the best. Anyway, I'm a winner.
Good morning. This is the day after. Philadelphia Eagle fans, stand up. Did you watch the game yesterday? The Philadelphia Eagles, after a week of not being sure exactly how the offense would come out, not being sure exactly who was going to play on the defense, so wasn't sure how the defense would come out, they came out and produced at a good enough level to make sure that we got a win against the Minnesota Vikings. And the Minnesota Vikings, they're not no Miami Dolphins, 1-5. They're not no Cleveland Browns, 1-5. They're not the New Orleans Saints. I don't mean to be shooting all these fires at, these other teams. But they came out there and produced against a team that is believed to be in the postseason this year. Right? Now, we came out there not even sure who was going to play on the defense. We know Quinyon Mitchell went out last game. Jalen Carter, he was being upgraded, downgraded all week. But they came out there and produced at enough level with enough skill to make sure that we got away with the win. Rough game to watch at a lot of periods in there, but they came out and won. So I just want to go out some quick stuff. Boy, did you see Jalen Hurts? All right. Did you see Jalen Hurts? The person that they keep saying can't pass the ball. The person they keep saying is not good enough to be a quarterback on our team. Right? That's what they keep saying. The man had 158.3 passer rating, which is third best in Eagles history behind Donovan McNabb and Nick Foles. He came out there ready to go. Ended the day with 19-23 for 326 yards, 3 touchdowns, and wait till you hear this part. No picks, no interceptions, no turnovers, no fumble. Game manager, whatever you want to call it. He came out and he produced. He came out there and directed. See the pass over there on the left side of the field? Took the ball. A.J. Brown going out. He sees it's not developing right. Tells A.J. keep going. While the cornerback has his back to him. Touchdown, baby. A.J. Brown. 37-yard touchdown, if I'm correct, in the first quarter. That was good play. That's what we needed. Did you see his pass to Devontae Smith? 79 yards. 79 yards. Straight down the field. The man can pass the ball. And if you let Jalen Hurts lock in and be who he is, it changes the dynamic of what you can do offensively and as a football team. It allows him to be able to help you become that team that you are. He had a hell of a game, people. It was a good game. Jalen Hurts played a good game. Now, could he fix some things? Yes. One thing I'm not liking about Jalen Hurts this year, or it's not even this year, because the first week, I believe the first 2 weeks, he was doing exactly what he did in the Super Bowl when it comes to hiking the ball. And if you don't have nothing, throw it away. Or take right off, make that decision, and now you got some yards. But now the last 3 weeks, I want to say, he's kind of reverted back a little bit. So he's been running the ball a little bit late, and it's been going for negative yards. That's not what we want. And he won't throw the ball away either. So I don't know what happened or why that's happening. It's not from that interception last week because, that was the first one. Like I said, this was 3 games ago. I started noticing it more and more and more. So he might have to go back and start looking at the tape, or they might have to talk about that. But Jalen Hurts had a hell of a game. I don't know if you can get it. I mean, you could get better than that, but that ain't on him. That's on the offensive coordinator side of things, which I want to get into, but we're not going to get into that yet because they played a good game. 28-22. A win by your Philadelphia Eagles. Who else can I give a shout out to? AJ Brown. AJ Brown, man, the guy has hands. Just get the ball to him. Get the ball to him. That's what he's here for. He just wants to see you winning. He wants to see it nice and fluid, nice and well. Give him the ball. He finished the day with 4 catches for 121 yards. 30.2 averaging and 2 touchdowns. And let's go straight to Devontae Smith while we on it because he's the other better half, or I don't want to say better, but he's the other good half of this duo. And he's good, man. You give him the ball, he's catching it. He's catching it. I remember last year, he missed this one pass during, I think, the Washington game or whatever. And we lost the game. And I wasn't even mad. Because I know for a fact, if you throw the ball to Devontae Smith, I don't care if it's 15 feet in the air. I don't care if it's too low. I don't care if it's 3 people on him and he knows he's about to get hit. He's going to catch that ball. Devontae Smith is a number 1 receiver on any team in the NFL. And he keeps getting slept on. And I don't like it. Because he's a good player, man. He finished the game. 9 catches, 183 yards, and 1 tutty. That's both your receivers. You have a dynamic duo. Somebody call Kevin and let him know. Tell Kevin he got 2 great receivers. Figure out how to use them. And while we on Devontae Smith, I don't know if you heard, and I need to find out if it's true first off. But there's a little thing going on that Devontae Smith kept lobbying to have that play done, that 79-yard play. He kept lobbying, saying that it's there. Let me get it. They said a couple players kept hearing him going over there saying, it's there. Let me get it. It's there. Let me get it. And boy, was it there. Boy, was it there. Almost brought back Super Bowl memories. That was almost a dagger. But that wasn't a dagger. That was a daggone katana sword. That's what he did. 79 yards. And then it was on my man Isaiah Rodgers. Listen. He ain't let him catch him. Did the little high step real quick. I'm taking this to the house. Great pass. Great setup. Great play call. But I don't like the fact that you're telling me, if this is true, that you had to lobby to be able to get that play done. Let's keep the good move right now, though. Let's keep the good move right now. Because what's the show called? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Is that what it's called? Well, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Because there's a couple other good things about that game, man. Now, listen. Let's go straight to the defense side of the ball. Defensively, I understand. They gave up 387 yards to the Minnesota Vikings. Who, by the way, has Justin Jefferson, right? They got that kid that runs the ball. They got Addison. They had Carson Wentz. And Carson Wentz almost looked a little bit like he was in Philly that year. He actually played well. Well, no, he still looked good. But when Jalen Carter rocked him behind that line, I know he was sent back a couple weeks, couple months, couple years back to Philadelphia, understanding that Brandon Graham used to be here. He started thinking all the old cats was here. And that interception, it was a thing of beauty. Jalen Hunt catches the ball after Jalen Carter sends that pressure and rocks him and he doesn't get the sack, but he rocks him just enough. Jalen Hunt sees the ball, gets the ball, takes it back, and scores a touchdown for the defense. Who, by the way, I have the defense on fantasy football, so thank you very much because I appreciated the points. Listen, man, then right after that, the next series that the Minnesota Vikings have, and they're down there by their end zone. He pressure comes again. I think it was Moro Ajoma that came around the side. Jalen Carter sent some pressure up the middle. And then all of a sudden, Carson Wentz remembers that hit. You ain't going to tell me he don't remember that. He remembers that hit. Decides to let the ball go. Says, I'm going to trust my receiver, but technically I don't want to get hit this time. Throws the ball all the way up in the air. And what happened is in the air for anybody to grab. And Makuba is there to receive it. All right. After that, things got a little bit of got a little shaky. All right. After that, things got a little bit shaky. But I don't want to get off of that point yet. Let's keep talking about the good stuff. Nakobe Dean. Did you see Nakobe Dean? Nakobe Dean looked like he just came back and where he finished off last year, he started. Nakobe Dean, he had he could have got the running back behind the line, I want to say about 6 yards, and missed him by just a little here. But after that, Nakobe Dean was on, man. He's playing lights out. He's playing lights out. He just came back. Can't make this up, man. Jordan Davis, who I didn't hear a lot of people talk about this week so far, or about, after the game. I didn't hear a lot of people talk about Jordan Davis, but Jordan Davis, during the beginning of that game, especially on the first couple drives, and even later on in the game, that man was stopping the run. Every time I seen the running back coming up to the line, Jordan Davis was a wall. Jordan Davis was a wall. You're not coming my way. You want some yards, you better try the other side. Don't bring that this way. Jordan Davis is still playing lights out football. Still playing a lights out football. So I have to give a big ups to him. You know what I mean? Defense played well. Now, let me get to the problems. All right. I don't really want to dampen. I ain't going to spend too much time on this area because we all know what are the inefficiencies of our football team. Let's stay on the defensive side of the ball. All right. Quinyon Mitchell didn't have one of his better games yesterday, but he still played well. But when we get to the other side of that field, that cornerback, that spot is looking very anemic. It's looking very anemic. Coop has some good plays. I forgot. Coop had some good plays defending Justin Jefferson. But outside of Coop, outside of Quinyon, Adoree Jackson, he had a couple okay plays that game. But Adoree Jackson is not the one. And like I keep saying, let's just try to give it up the time. But the system's not fitting Adoree. It's not. And the way he tackles. I think he had one good tackle that I can remember of during the game. Pretty sure he was in on a couple more. However, the other couple tackles that he did not do, but I watched him lower his head and his shoulder, similar to the other game that he did it on. And it's almost a lack of either understanding how to tackle, or I don't feel like getting physical right now. So I'm just lowering my shoulder like this, and that's also how Adoree Jackson got injured during the game. You can't do that, bro. You can't. Tackle. And while we all tackling, I know Makuba's a rookie. Makuba, never stand there like your eyes are, like you're a deer in headlights. Don't do that. You do that, you lost already. And that's how they got that third down and 10 or whatever. They was third and long, and Makuba freaking stood there like a deer in headlights, and boy, did that guy run right past him. Unacceptable, but Makuba still played a good game. So that's the other thing. We know Makuba has a lot to learn, so he's still learning. He's learning as we go. We could keep sticking there, but it hurts when you know that other cornerback that you're supposed to have there, if you had a veteran, it might hide some of the mistakes a little bit better. But it's all showing up, man. So when it comes to that, it's a growing pain, and also we got another week, another week and a half trade deadline. Cornerback is a spot of need, and I know y'all heard Brandon Graham during the game. I sat there and I was tweeting through my phone and saw the information about Adam Schefter saying that Brandon Graham is now considering coming out of retirement due to the fact that the Philadelphia Eagles are having their trouble at defensive end since Zadarius Smith has retired, since Nolan Smith is out, and also Obi is on IR and not coming back the rest of the season. I don't know if I really, as a fan, bring Brandon Graham back. Outside of that, I don't know. Because Brandon Graham left on the top, and I love to see when people can leave on the top of things. Now, if he comes back and they have one of them great Super Bowl runs, this, that, and the other, or even if, say, they don't even make the Super Bowl and don't win the Super Bowl, but it was good enough to where you're just like, yo, you're still at the top. You can't get no higher than the Super Bowl, though. But you're there, then it was all for, it's for good. But if it doesn't go that way, I would hate to see him have to go through that. You know what I mean? But as a fan, I'm a Brandon Graham fan because I'm an Eagle fan, right? And he plays well. So if he's really seriously thinking about it, then I could see them bringing him in as a plug-and-play guy, not having to start him, because I wouldn't start him. I let him, get the rest and come on in. But the cornerback spot, that cornerback 2 spot has to get handled. And I think that's the major concern of the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I don't want to keep standing on that. Let's also talk about the offense, the play calling. You cannot sit here and tell me that is a lack of execution over everything that is causing the Philadelphia Eagles to have problems when it comes to the offense. I watched the routes of the wide receivers, especially during the times we were getting blitzed. They're running all the way out for post and all of these time-consuming routes. And knowing good and well, you don't have the time to do it. Where's the offensive thinking? Where is the slants? Where's the quick 5-drop pass? That's adjustments. I know they are blitzing you, Jalen Hurts. They're all in the box. We're going to fix it so that you can get rid of the ball and get it out of your hands quick. We'll also allow you to do a quick 2-minute drill so that we can start playing some up-tempo football, get them off their heels, and see if they keep blitzing like that. We'll probably catch them on a mistake. Where is it? Keep hiding them. You ain't hiding them from Philadelphia. Now, if it's somebody other than Kevin who's making these calls, let us know. Talk to us. We here. But somebody got to answer. Somebody got to answer. Them run plays. Bro, the run plays. You're not doing Saquon no justice. No justice. And yes, the offensive line is hurt. I can see that. So when it comes to execution with the offensive line, I can see why you say that the lack of execution is part of the problem. And I know the offensive line talked about this week before the game came up that, sometimes we have a mental lapse. All right. But no, I'm going to put you in a better position as a coordinator. I'm going to do it. All right. So I don't know what we're going to do, family. Because like I told you in my last video, once the plays are there, the plays are there. Now they can figure something out. And they played a hell of a game. Again, I'm hoping that 79-yard pass that they received this week, and that some of them passes thrown up like Jalen Hurts, just I'm gonna loft this ball. Go get it, AJ. You got it. They blitzing. I know they is. Go get it, boy. I'm hoping that gives another signal. Hey, maybe we should start doing some more things like this. And I'm telling you, that'll open up the run game. And no, I ain't gonna blame it on the Madden curse. Skip that. Skip that. All right. So, that's all the bad things I really had to talk about the game. They played a good game. They won the game. And that's what matters at the end of the day. Right? That's what matters at the end of the day. So, on that note, we are now 5-2. Next up is the New York Giants. And we need to see them because we owe them. We owe them. We owe them. Now, we walked up in their house, and they treated us as they supposed to. When they come down to Philly, Don't y'all let them New York Giants fans come up into the link. Nah, that's not happening. And the same energy that they approached us with during that game, oh, we better match that tenfold. Match that tenfold. It's a short turnaround. Y'all had fun. And they played Denver well, man. 32-33, they lost. They coming back to see us. And as an offensive coordinator, please get it together. I mean, grow. And then after that, we have a bye week. So that's a good thing as far as getting health right together. You know what I mean? Nolan Smith might be back the following week after that. That's the 10th against the Green Bay Packers. Let me know in the comments what you think about the game. Let me know what you think they need to fix. And let me know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Do all that. Please hit the like, the subscribe. Help the channel grow so that I can start getting on live and hooking y'all up with some better feed. We motivate to elevate. That's what we do. Please motivate somebody close to you. Have a good one.